Well, yesterday I had showed you how to make my guardian angel plant stakes, and I finished off using my sticks, and I wanted to think to myself, what else could I make with these? Because I've got a lot of mushroom caps, and even though I'm going to make a lot more of the angels and pins, I wanted to know, what else could I do? And I wanted to come up with something that I hadn't seen anywhere else, something that was just unique, I guess, to me, because I haven't seen it anywhere else anyway. So I've come up with what I call flower babies. Okay, so I'm doing flower baby pins, and today I am going to show you step by step how I do a flower baby pin. Okay, now I got to reposition you so that I can do this. Let's see, I think I'll just do it here. Now the light is coming from behind, so I'm hoping that you have good lighting when you see me do this. I'm going to turn this around. So let's see if we can figure this out here. Hopefully we got a little bit better lighting this way. Alright, here we are. So here's my flower baby, and in the back I have a bar pin, and it's a pin. I think they're the cutest little thing. I have that one, I've got one in pink, and I'm just using that gingham and that white satin that I had left over. And let me show you how we make a leaf. Now, hopefully you're not seeing this backwards. This is just a little green cloth, I'd say 2 inches, from the tip of your thumb to your thumb knuckle is about 1 inch. So that's how, a lot of times how I measure it. So about a 2-inch square piece of fabric that you can make into a leaf. And what you do is you fold it into a triangle, like so. A triangle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. I gotta do this facing you, so I gotta fold it into a triangle, and then I'm gonna fold it again, okay, into another triangle, and then I'm gonna take one of the loose ends here, and I'm gonna turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, okay, and then I'm gonna glue this here and this here so that you've got a leaf. And I'm gonna do that now. A lot of people sew them, but you know what? I told you before a million times, I don't have any patience, so I glue mine and glue. Okay, you're gonna make 2 of them. Okay, so there's one leaf. So let's do it again. I'm gonna fold that into a triangle, fold a triangle again lengthwise. Take one of the flaps you have here. The light is coming in to I'm set up in my bedroom today. Turn this over, and then you're going to glue and glue. Glue, glue. So that's how I make another leaf. So now I'm going to take my white satin circle, 2 inches, a 2-inch yo-yo, and I told you on my other yo-yo garden angel stakes, what size you need to make a 2-inch yo-yo. And I'm going to immediately put down my leaves. I'm going to glue one here and one here so that the center is still showing, okay? There's one there. And here's one here. Okay, so now we have, my mirror is messed up here. So now we have a leaf sewn, one on either side of the center of the yo-yo. Okay. So now I'm actually going to do a little hand sewing today on here. And this is one of my 4-inch circles, but I wanted to know what I could do with it besides make a typical yo-yo with. I need to make a smaller yo-yo, basically. I need to make a 1-inch yo-yo out of a 4.5-inch circle. So, I'm just going to wing it. So I figured I'm going to go down about a 1/2 inch before I start, a full inch before I start making my basting stitches. So I'm just going to go around, and unfortunately I'm showing this to you, the whole thing, which can get a little boring. So, but I'm already half done. That's why I'm allowing myself to do this one today on the video, because this is like lickety split quick. So basically you can see, I keep losing my mirror here. Okay, here's the basting stitches only going around the center section like that, and I'm just going to end up cutting all that off at the end. So I got to put this string, this is why I hate hand sewing for this reason. I got to put this back on my needle, okay, and then I'm going to, you know, I got to pull it up. I'm kind of making one of those, it's like making one of those little hats, you know. So I'm pulling it up nice and tight, and then I'm going to open that yo-yo. And you know, I thought about leaving this fluffy, you know, the fluffy part for the flower, but you know, then I would have to take care of the fraying situation because it's not hemmed, and I don't have any non-fray, you know, stop fraying glue or whatever it's called. Anyway, you're just going to tie off that knot once you get it, okay, to where you like it, and snip that there. Then basically what I do is I hold it up. Now, you know what, just go ahead and make 1 inch size yo-yos. I'm just doing this because I have excess 4.5 inch circles, but I'm just pretty much, I don't want to cut the string that I just sewed with, but I just want to cut the excess off. My little garbage bucket's over there somewhere. And then I'm just kind of opening up that hat. It's almost like an upside down hat. So I'm just kind of opening that up a little. Okay. And now what I want to do is take my satin with the 2 flowers, and I'm going to glue this upside down here. And I'm going to put a good wad of glue right in the center there. And I'm going to put it upside down like that. And I use the back of my fork to really push down that center, because I sort of want like a puckering in the middle of that flower to hold my baby head. And if there's any loose ends, just stick them in. But if you make a 1 inch yo-yo, you won't have any loose cut fabric that I'm just, you know, winging it with what I have left here. But a 1 inch yo-yo would work perfectly fine for this and make it a lot easier to put together. So now I've got, you know, the 2 leaves, and I've got a little puckering in the middle, and here's one of my baby heads. And I want the baby head, you know, you're going to put a wad of glue on the back of the baby head and stick it right down in the center of that flower. Okay. Pull off all your strings. Can't stand glue strings. And then just push it down. Now, so that the pin, because the yo-yo is, you know, it's not sewed to anything in the back, what I do is I take my thread and I put a stitch down here, out the back, up here, you know, so a stitch here, down in behind the flower, up behind the flower, down again behind the flower on this side, and back up over here. And then, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see with the pin back on it, but there's some stitches there just to keep the back down, okay? And then so you can attach your bar pin afterwards. But that's how I make a flower baby head. If you have any questions on the details that you don't understand, like the leaf or anything like that, let me know. But there it is. These are Prim and Proper Designs flower baby heads, and I think they're adorable. I'm going to be making pins out of them, and the little barrettes, hair barrettes for the children. They're going to just be like a hair clip, basically, that's sewed on the back. Not sewed, but glued on the back. You can glue the top of your yo-yo to the top of a hair clip, and then they just, you know, the hair clip will open up. When I get those in, I'll be showing you those. But here's a better look at my flower baby that I just made. And you can put the leaves wherever you like. Got SpongeBob on TV there. You can put the leaves wherever you like. I've got them facing out, you know, just on either side of the thing, but you can put like 2 leaves going out the front, and I'll probably do a variation of size leaves and things like that too. But just some idea I came up with because I've got like 500 mushroom plugs coming, 1,200 yo-yos coming, and I wanted to figure something out on my own, come up with my own little idea besides just getting inspiration from others. So now hopefully somebody will be inspired by my idea and do their own thing with it, maybe their own variation. So here's another video from Prim and Proper Designs. Flower baby yo-yo.